Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Let's start our work week with a co working session. We will work for 25 minutes and we'll take a 5 minute break, and then we'll work another 25 minutes. All right. If you're here, let us know in the chat what you're going to be working on for this co working session. And if you're watching the replay, hello, friends in the future, let us know in the comments what you're going to be working on today. All right. I am. I just got to back to Costa Rica. I got back to Costa Rica last night, yesterday during the day, and I'm in a different Airbnb. I left Puerto Rico, flew into Miami. I was in Miami for almost a full day, and oh, I'm stalling because I can't remember what I'm supposed to work on. I remember now. We're raising money for to send a woman on a retreat, and I had a couple of designers on Upwork design a T-shirt for us. So I'm going to check in on their designs and see if they have any questions or whatever. That'll probably take me most of the first 25-minute block. All right, who's here? Good morning, Cheryl. Working on prioritizing tasks for today. Ilyana Sky, good morning. Ama, good morning. Working on metamorphosing my website. Good morning, Mahogany Dermatology. Marketing and collaborating on a mini Black History project. Very good. ATFA appraisals, good morning. Weekly planning for this morning. Good morning, Halisi. Revamping our workbooks for our newest course. Got students thanks to the Get Your Next Three Clients Challenge. Good news. Good news. All right. Oh, yeah, right. Happy Monday. It can actually be a happy Monday when you don't have a job that you dread going to, and instead you do your thing, right? Good morning, Crystal Harris. Good morning, Leona Madison. 30-day women's devotional. Okay, that's what she's working on today. Good morning, Crystal. Working on planning the day and week plus morning devotions. All right, very good. Manifestation hacks. Good morning. Feed your inner chef. Good morning. Catching up on emails. Good morning, May. Good morning, Maria. Maria said rough sleep. All right. Do you need to go back to bed? If you need to get back in the bed, get back in the bed, right? Because a bad night's sleep can ruin your day. M. Dickens, good morning. Stacy, good morning. I'll work on this week's schedule and revisions. Manifestation Hacks, working on her blog. Shauna, good morning. Sunray, organizing my notes for a customized study session. Good morning, Destiny DCP. Okay. All right, let's set our 25-minute timer and then we'll be back for a 5 minute break. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Timer, 25 minutes. Okay. All right. right. How did session number 1 go? Let me set our 5-minute break timer. And if you haven't yet said good morning, and if you haven't yet let us know what you're working on for this co-working session, go ahead and do that in the chat or in the comments. Thank you very much. All right, so no bueno with my designers on Upwork. The reason that I've never used those platforms, right, is that you always go there and find people who claim to be a thing that they're not, right? People who claim to be a graphic designer when really you're just a person who uses Canva, and you don't know graphic design. The purpose of let me go into my rant. This is a pet peeve of mine. The perfect of graphic design is to direct the eye. If all you know how to do is slap some words on a page and throw a graphic image on it, that is not graphic design, right? Making a graphic is not being a graphic designer. So the t-shirt idea is falling flat. T-shirt idea is falling flat. I do hope to have a shirt this week. I made a shirt because I am not a graphic designer. I made a mock-up of the shirt for them to go off of, but none of them have done anything that's any better than what I already know how to do, because they're using Canva just like I'm using Canva. And there are no typography or illustrators out in the world, right? I guess that's just fallen by the wayside. I have an image for the t-shirts for the Reclaim Retreat that looks a lot like this, right? Where the flower is incorporated into the letter. I made a mock-up of that using Canva, and the designers skills are very lacking. That's life in 2023, trying to hire someone. Anybody can call themselves a graphic designer. I'll show you my mock-up. Anybody can call themselves a graphic designer, even if they don't have design skills. This is the mock-up for the t-shirt that I gave them. None of them could even match this. I feel like the font is not quite the right font. It's readable, it's legible, but it's not quite the right font. And the flowers are just sitting on top of the letters. The flowers are not made out, the letters are not made out of flowers. They're just sitting on top. So I tried to look for a designer who could do better than this. If I could show you without showing her name, let's see. Let me stop sharing. Let me see if I could show you the first one. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Like no design background whatsoever. All right, I'll show you. And if I'm wrong, tell me. If you like this one better, tell me. Okay, this is the one that she sent back. As you can see, can you see? Okay, as you can see, that she just slapped some flowers on a picture. The font is not a good choice for a t-shirt, right? Because we can't, this font is way worse than the font that I chose. This is not a graphic designer, right? This is a person who knows how to use Canva a little bit and knows how to make a transparent background, right? So it's just very frustrating in this day and time to have money to give to people, to pay for services, and not be able to find the people who provide these services. Right? No, I don't think this is the one. I don't think she could beat me. I don't think, and I'm not a designer, and I'm not anywhere professing to be a designer. So, wait, I can't find you. I lost you. So, that's struggle. That's the struggle, right? That's the struggle of being a business person who's trying to do things the easier way. I can't find you. I swear. I can't find you. Okay, that's the struggle of trying to hire someone in 2023. Tell her to email me, Stephanie@vicarious.com, because I'm going to put some shirts up for purchase this week. Stephanie@vicarious.com. I'm telling you, though, Creative Peace Life. Creative Peace Life says my homegirl does this and she can hook me up. I'm telling you. A lot of people think they do this, right? Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who thought that, right? I thought I knew I didn't feel like there was any kind of I thought I was right. Okay, real graphic designers have struggled to earn a living wage. I'm ready to pay, right? My job, I put the job at $125. If a designer says that's not enough, tell me, right? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know what things cost. I I felt like paying someone $125 was the move. If more than 120, if that's more than $125 project, tell me. But don't be out here saying you're a graphic designer when you're just a person who uses Canva like me. Right? All right. So Amma updated her PayPal info and got on her website platform. Stacy says the session went good. Nice session. Good. Yeah, knowing how to use a software doesn't make you an artist. And these people don't even know how to use the software, right? Like there were I got two responses like that. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's get to another 25-minute session. So this session, I'm probably just going to be replying to comments and stuff in the on YouTube. All right. Mm. Maybe instead of typography, I should do lettering. Oh, shoot. All right, co-working session done for the day. That was super quick. I don't know. Okay, so I didn't get over to my channel to answer any comments. I kept scrolling through Upwork. I found a couple of hand lettering people. So I think I'm going to give myself 2 hours to work on the design myself. I think that what is it? The font needs to be bigger and bolder. Let's see if I can show it to you again. The font needs to be better. But I think I'm going to give myself 2 hours to work on it and then see if anybody wants that t-shirt. And then if nobody wants that t-shirt, if we can't sell 200 of the t-shirt that I can design, then I'll go back and spend more time looking for a designer. I, I think I'm closer. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need a bigger, capital letters need to be bigger. I don't have the ability to make them bigger and have them still fit in the space, you know? This is a thing a graphic designer would be able to do. Kerning, right? The kerning is not, so this is something that these people on Upwork don't even understand. The kerning isn't right here because you see how the space differs based on the size of the letter, right? So there's a kerning situation happening on this Canva design. So I think I'm going to see if I can take 2 hours and make it better than this. But I can't find a designer who can do anything better than this, a real designer. Yeah. All right. So that was all I got done. And then I did reply to the turkey email. If you're going to the Marrakesh meetup, we announced the hotel. The hotel links that they sent us are strange. If you try to book your hotel with the link for the dates that we're going to be there, it says no rooms are available. But if you change the dates, rooms are available. It's the weirdest thing. So I did reply to an email with the hotel telling them trying to explain to them the actual problem. We have this rate for these rooms the 17th through the 27th, right? When people try to book a hotel room starting like the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, no problem. But when they want their date to extend to the 25th, 26th, 27th, it says there are no rooms available. For some reason, they don't understand the contract. The dates are on the contract, but when they set up the link, they didn't use the right dates. So if you've already booked your room for Turkey, hold on. If you booked a room but not for the dates that you wanted because it looked like your dates weren't available, hold on. We may be able to fix that. If you haven't booked your dates yet, wait. Go to the Facebook group and wait until we announce that it's been fixed. What a grumpy Monday for a person who usually enjoys getting started on the work week because my work week is so short. This is actually not the beginning of my work week. That's probably part of the reason. My work week really starts on Thursday or Friday, and I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's really Friday for me. So what a grumpy Friday. But I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get myself a breakfast. There's a McDonald's really close. My Airbnb sink is clogged up in the kitchen, so I have to use the bathroom sink. And I really don't feel like washing dishes in the bathroom sink. I just don't want to do that. Um, the 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 host said someone's coming today, so instead of making anything for breakfast, I think I'm just gonna go to McDonald's, which is literally like a 30-second walk from here. So I think I'll get McDonald's breakfast and get on with the day. Yeah, Katrina, just if you haven't booked yet, just wait. We're trying to get them to understand you have to offer the dates that are in the contract. By we, I mean Rashida and Francis. I'm not doing it. But I just did reply to the email because it's so early in the morning and I'm awake. 99 Designs. So Rashida and I tried 99 Designs for something for the summit. Also, I mean, seriously, people are out here on the internet calling themselves a graphic designer with no graphic design ability. They just have Canva and like half an hour. I got Canva, I got half an hour. I'm your graphic designer. But like, no. Seriously, there is a graphic design is a thing. It's a skill. It's a tool. It's a skill set. It's a skill. It's a tool set, right? That is not the purpose of graphic design is to direct the eye, right? This is a book I bought from Target just because I was like, this is a person who understood design. Direct the eye, right? You've got the flowers incorporated into the letters, not just slapped on top, right? You've got an actual font that works. You've got the title, right, is the primary thing they want you to look at. Then they want you to look at the subtitle, Mindful Practices to Spark Creativity. And then they want you to look at the testimonial. That's why it's so small, right? They've designed this to direct the eye, to see the things they want you to see. People don't get that, and they call themselves a graphic designer, and they sell their time, and it's garbage. Like, I shouldn't be able to do a better job than a graphic designer. I'm not a graphic designer. Right? I shouldn't be able to do a better job than somebody who's selling their time as a graphic designer. That is a real solid pet peeve of mine. Yes, this is a time when you can be anything on the internet and you can put your stuff out on the internet for people to buy. But don't give yourself a label that you haven't earned. If you don't understand, just like seriously, you could probably watch 10 hours of graphic design content, graphic design instruction, right? Like 10 or 20 hours of commitment to your craft before you put it out on the internet. You don't need to go to college for graphic design, right? When I was a kid, graphic design was a computer class and you had to learn computer stuff. It was not artsy. But today, you could spend 10 or 20 hours watching videos on Skillshare, even on YouTube, and learn real design techniques and put them to work instead of just slapping up what she gave me, right? What she gave me. I'm not going to show her name or her information. She's a black woman or black girl. I don't know if she's a woman or a girl. But like, if this is the best that you can do, this is not graphic design. Okay, this is not graphic design. This is like, oh, I got some free time. I got Canva and free time. That's annoying. It's annoying when you really need something done. Like I really need a t-shirt done. But there's no way I should be able to do it better than someone who's charging. Cheryl, you're not understanding what I'm telling you. It's all the same people. You're not understanding my plight. It's all the same people, right? You go to these platforms and anybody can set up a profile and it's all the same people. This is why you market yourself on your own platform. This is why you have a YouTube channel. You have a LinkedIn profile, right? The first places I went, LinkedIn and YouTube. Who talks about lettering? Right? If you had a YouTube channel about lettering, I would pay you today to design my shirt. Cheryl says, I understand. Okay. I understand. I see that you're trying to give me resources. I'm telling you, child, it's all the same, right? It's all the same. It's very frustrating to be in a position to have the money to spend on creating something, right? And not be able to do it. Same thing with when I was ready to pay for coaching, right? Tell me what your method is. Tell me something about what you can do. Just saying you're a coach is not enough. So that's what I'm gonna be fussing about for the next couple of days until I get something up. If so, we're gonna go back to probably just a T-shirt with words and no design on it, right? Just gonna say reclaim, right? I don't know. Yeah, Shauna, I'm back in Costa Rica. I'm in back in San Jose, Costa Rica. I got here yesterday, and I'm in an Airbnb that's just a small apartment. And I'm here for a whole month. I'm considering going to a different Airbnb. Another pet peeve. Listen, if you need to go, just go. I feel ranty and grumpy this morning. Okay, I got a full night's sleep. I was probably in the bed by 9, and my alarm went off at 5:15. I got a full night's sleep, but I just feel grumpy. So this is Airbnbs have been taken over by people who have no interest in being in the hospitality industry, right? So I get to this Airbnb. I knew the host was a young kid when I booked it, but they had good reviews. I don't know what those people were talking about. Somebody had poured, somebody, he said the guest, but probably him or that him. Somebody had poured coffee grounds down the sink. So the sink is backed up, backed up, backed up. Like it's not just scoop it out and it would be okay. The sink is backed up, backed up. Um, he's going to have somebody come and unclog the sink today. He didn't. I guess he didn't want to do the Drano route, right? So he's got somebody coming to unclog the sink today, and that's that. It is what it is, right? It's like there's no hospitality left in the hospitality industry. Um, the place has like four plates, four glasses, four mugs, but none of the stuff that is going to make your stay more comfortable. There are no comfort amenities, not even a corkscrew, right? People just jump into things. This is my rant for the day. People jump into things and give themselves the label without doing the labor. There is work involved in these things. Airbnb is you're in the hospitality industry, right? Right? Hospitality, this place, please. He does have a live plant here, which you hardly ever see. That's a real tree, a plant, tree, whatever. You hardly ever see live plants there. And then I bought myself some flowers and put them on the table. But no vase, which you wouldn't necessarily expect. But no, there was no vase and there's no knife sharp enough to cut the stems of the flowers. So today I'm gonna spend some time like ripping the flowers so that they actually fit into the thing that bought a pitcher to use as a vase, right? Hard to find, joyful Gigi and company. Quality and high standards seem to be hard to find. Hard to find, right? Invest a little time into your industry. If you're in the hospitality industry, invest some time in hospitality, right? There's like two command hooks or not command hooks, two actual hooks on the wall, no photo, right? Just a naked wall, right? Spend some time making it a hospitable place, a welcoming place. So there's a corner, little bookshelf built-in corner thing with one. I feel real grumpy. I feel real grumpy. If you're going to be a graphic designer, spend 20 hours, 40 hours, 80 hours learning graphic design, right? Learn it's an actual thing. It's an actual thing. Learn it. If you're going to be in the hospitality industry, make your space hospitable. This is the first place where there was no instead of a pump of soap on the counter in the bathroom, there was just an unwrapped used bar of soap. Don't nobody want to walk into an Airbnb and use your used bar of soap for their hands, right? I did the bougiest thing possible. I paid, so there are two grocery stores within walking distance. I paid to go to the Alto Mercado, which is kind of like not Whole Foods. It's a level above Whole Foods. It really is a bougie grocery store. I paid to take myself to the bougie grocery store in an Airbnb. Bought myself the there's a brand of soap here. There's like a brand of soap and stuff that I really like here. I bought myself that soap. They have like little shops in little shopping centers. I don't know who to compare them to in the US because I don't do that kind of stuff in the US. In the US, I just go to Target for hand soap. But in Costa Rica, I go to the bougie lady and buy her hand soap. So they have it at the bougie grocery store. They sell her stuff. So I bought that and I bought those flowers to try to make this place more comfortable. And there's no throw on the sofa, no throw and no pillows. So I'm probably going to go to Walmart today and buy a couple of pillows and a throw just to be a little warmer. Yes, they show reviews, May, and everybody's giving them amazing reviews. I found two women, one black woman, one Ukrainian woman, like in the Ukraine. Amazing reviews. Um, but they just could, I paid them both. I paid them both $125 to do it. Neither one of them is a designer. I showed you what one of the women sent me. Neither one of them is an actual designer. So I don't know. I think the design industry has just gone down, and people don't even have high standards for the people they hire, right? Like every designer was either, those, it's a nurse thing, you wouldn't understand. It's a Stephanie thing, you wouldn't understand, right? Everybody's doing that. Like, where is the beautiful design, right? You know what I mean? If you need to go, please go. Right, if you're trying to keep up some momentum for your workday, please go. I feel like ranting. I'm gonna sit here and rant for a few minutes. Okay, a few more. Yes. So Upwork, Fiverr, they show reviews. People love their work. You can even see. So the two women I chose, you could see the work that they had done before, and I was like, these are the closest to what I'm looking for. These look like they could do what I need. They could not, dear friends. They could not do what I need. I paid them $125. I wanted to submit. I believe in setting a price that says this is what I expect, right? This is not a $10 job. I'm gonna pay money for things. Money's not real. Okay. So something you should know about me, money's not real. I'm gonna put money down on things. I just told you, instead of going to the grocery store and getting soft soap, hand soap, I went to the bougie grocery store to get the Costa Rican luxury brand hand soap. Okay. I did that. Okay. I do that. There are things I'm paying for. This is a t-shirt that is going to raise thousands and thousands of dollars. This t-shirt is design is going to raise thousands of dollars. We're putting together money to send a black woman on Adelia and Ivana's retreat, Reclaim the Retreat. It's a $3,000 retreat. We've got more than $1,000 already. So we need $2,000. I need a t-shirt that's going to raise $2,000. I'm going to pay $100 for a t-shirt design, right? I paid them both 125 as I'm like, we're going to have two to choose from. What we have to choose from, nobody would buy. I don't think any, you might buy this design out of pity, but you're not, because you want to support, but you're not going to buy this design because, ooh, I can't wait to wear it. If you're new, hi Reba. If you're new, let me show you, right? This is the design from a quote unquote graphic designer, right? A t-shirt design in script or whatever this is, hand lettering or script, which is basically a no-go ever, right? That's a graphic design 101, right? Script not legible from a distance. T-shirts need to be legible from a distance. This is not a greeting card, right? Graphic design 101. I showed her, I'm gonna show you what I showed her. I don't know how to switch back and forth in an easier way. I'm gonna show you what I showed her. I gave her a good mock-up the best mock-up that I could create, and that's what she returned. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I didn't close the tab. Let's see. What did I name that file? Probably Reclaim. Yeah. Like, spend some time, invest in your thing. I read a book, I listened to an ebook just the other day from a woman who is a life coach, and her pet peeve is people who call themselves coach and haven't invested in coaching training. I use the word coach, I'm gonna tell you, I use the word coach because people understand it. If what I actually do is mentorship, and I'm aware of that, what I do is mentorship. I can help you get a result that I've gotten for myself already. Here. Okay, this was mine. I'm gonna show you again. Okay, but I use the word coach because people understand the word coach, and they're willing to pay a coach, whereas a couple of years ago people weren't necessarily willing to pay a mentor. Things have changed a little bit now. I understand that pet peeve, right? Don't call yourself a coach if you don't want to invest in coaching training, right? For me, is don't call yourself a graphic designer if you don't want to invest in learning graphic design. So this is what I gave her. Oh, Reba, I showed this in the co-working session, but you were, I think you had left. You were there. I dropped in the co-working session the other day to get some opinions. This is a mock-up that we came up with. Me and the coworkers came up with together over on Zoom for the Patreon community. This is the design that we came up with together, and I did this on Canva, and I just slapped some flowers on top of some letters, right? Reclaim rest, reclaim ease, reclaim clarity, reclaim laughter, reclaim abundance, reclaim identity, reclaim me, right? This is the design I gave to designers, and my instructions were, I think the font is not bold enough or not taking enough space, and I want the letters to be made of flowers, at least one letter in the word to be made of flowers, not just with flowers on top. And I told them I needed the font, I needed a color that would look good on a dark shirt, and I need a separate color that would look good on a light shirt, right? Like if someone ordered navy blue or someone ordered white, right? So I'm going to probably need two different things. Yes, right? So this is off. The kerning is also off, right? This is something a graphic designer would fix. The kerning is off because an I takes up less space than an A or an M, right? A graphic designer would fix that. This is why I did my mock-up, right? This is me. This is my work, not a graphic designer. This is the work of a house sitter, right? This is a house sitter's work. I thought paying someone $125 would give me better results than what I did get, which was this. This is a graphic designer's work. I think I won hands down, right? Like, first of all, who would do a t-shirt in all script? A t-shirt with this many words, right? One word, sure, one big word. If it said rest, fine. Ease, fine. But who would do a t-shirt in script with this much lettering? I don't understand her color palette, right? There's no color palette choice. She just picked some flowers that already existed with no thought for the color palette, right? This green on green flower, green on green on me makes no sense, right? What this, right? Okay, I don't, dotting the I with the little thing, that's cute. That's very cute. But this is not graphic design. This is a person with Canva and 30 minutes, right? This is, I have Canva and I have 30 minutes, not I'm a graphic designer. If you can't see the difference, you shouldn't be you shouldn't be charging people for graphic design work, right? This is 20 hours of learning, 20 hours, right? 20 hours you would be able to see this. Same with the hospitality industry, right? My same hospitality industry beef. Airbnb is wonderful, but you're not in the hospitality industry. If you like the bathroom, half a roll of toilet paper in the master bathroom. Half a roll of toilet paper in the master bathroom. I booked for a month, right? It's okay to start where you are. You start where you are, okay? But you need to invest some time in learning your craft. It's a craft. It's not a gift. I think some things people think are a gift. Oh, I'm just good with design. It's a gift. It's not a gift. It's a craft. You have to work at it. You have to practice it, right? I'm a good writer. You still have to work at it. You have to learn and grow. You have to invest. You have to invest time in your thing. If you're not willing to invest time in your thing, why should I pay you to do the work? This is a beautiful t-shirt that I got at Target. I hit up Target, y'all. Haven't been to Target since September. Beautiful t-shirt that I got at Target, right? Well designed. Who is it? Let's say hey to them. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see who it is. I don't know. I ripped the tag off and it's gone, right? In the hotel. I can't see who it is, but whoever designed this, whoever made this shirt, thank you. Well done. Beautifully designed shirt, right? Mixed media, beautiful shirt. A solid color palette, right? We understand this color palette. Beautiful, just beautifully designed. This is not Canva in 30 minutes. This is graphic design, right? Even this book cover, right? Like I've never read this book. I've been carrying this book around with me probably for 2 years, seriously. Now that I'm making my own journal, I'm like, I should have read it earlier. I'm afraid to read it now because I don't want to copy her. This woman made a journal on sparking creativity. I haven't read it yet. It's really, really well done. So even the inside is well designed. Interior design is a thing for books, right? So you've got the regular pages, but she's got, you see that? There's drawings, there's space for you to draw up your stuff in call out boxes. She's got call out boxes, right? There's design inside this book. Some of the headings are in a nice a color, which is expensive. This little bit of color in a book is expensive, right? Y'all not gonna be seeing that in my book unless I do a special edition, right, in the future, right? This is just a well done book. I remember flipping through it in Target, like literally at least 2 years ago, probably. Actually, let's see. Reveal Press. I don't know. Rebecca Younger is the, and she's an MFA, Master of Fine Arts. So it would make sense that she would have a beautiful book. But in a day and age when this is possible, 2019, in a day and age when this is possible, right? When graphic design can look like this and interior book design can look like this, we shouldn't be just slapping anything out. Oh, I didn't even realize there were some actual color pictures. She's using one color. I wonder how much that costs. I need to research that. So her picture, she's not using full color graphics. She's using black, white, and one color. I wonder what that costs. I might look into that. Yeah, right. In a time when this is possible, why do we have the garbage? Why do we have this? Right? That's both. They're both graphic design. In a time when one is possible, the other should be possible. The other should not happen. All right. Okay, Sharon, I'm listening and sipping. I don't have, like I said, all I need to do is go find some breakfast. It's a regular work day, so I'm not gonna do. So I'm not doing too much. So feel free to leave. Plus, I didn't get to go live on Saturday. That might be why I'm feeling so talkative. I didn't get to go live on Saturday. Tosh Patterson was kind enough to take over my YouTube channel Saturday because I was in the air. I was flying from Puerto Rico to Miami during the live stream. And so Tosh was kind enough to take over. And so I didn't get to talk. So maybe that's why I'm feeling extra talkative, even though I'm talking about grumpy, ranty stuff. That might explain some of it. I'm going to try to. The sun wasn't up when I set myself up, but now the sun is up, and I don't know. I don't want you to. I don't know if that glare is annoying, but because there's no art on the wall, if I remove the glare from my face, you just get a blank wall. And then he hung the keys on the hook for the photo. He hung the keys. If I do stay here for a month, don't be surprised if I go buy something to put on the wall. I don't know where. I'm not in a bougie neighborhood. I'm in a more middle class or working class. I guess I would call it a working class neighborhood. But I can probably find some art somewhere. Find something, a picture, a photograph of something. And then I went to Target and bought. So Target had the Target in Miami. Hold on. The Target in Miami also had an Ulta inside the store. So I tried to go to Ulta, but they closed at 8:30, which is such a strange time to close. We had a meetup. I need to start from the beginning. In Miami, I met up with some of the women from my YouTube channel and from the Exodus Summit community. We met up, we had drinks, we had food. The food, nobody really enjoyed their food, I don't think. But the drinks, we enjoyed our drinks. And we enjoyed talking to each other and spending time with each other. And so after the meetup, I was like, hey, y'all, I need to go to Target. I tried to convince them that we all needed to go to Target. They did not agree. I was like, we need to go to Target. They were like, no, girl, you want to go to Target. So they said, if you go to this Target, you can get to Target and Ulta in the same space. You can walk from one to the other. So I had the Uber driver drop me off at Ulta, and Ulta was closed. And I was bummed out because I didn't have my moisturizer. I started using Peter Thomas Roth's something about moisture quench, or something like that, moisturizer. And I had run out. So I was like, I need to go to Sephora or Ulta, either one. Either one. I looked it up, and both of them in Miami had it. Closed at 8:30. So I walked to Target, and don't you know, inside that Target, there was a little mini Ulta with Peter Thomas Roth Quench Moisturizer, Moisture Quench, or something like that. Water drench, moisture quench, something. So I've been slathering because I was out of it for only about a week. And I was only out of it for about a week in Puerto Rico. But I've been slathering it on my face, and I can see it. It's just like sitting here because you kind of have to warm it up for it to move. If you just put it on, it stays where you put it. You have to kind of like work it in, warm it up. I agree. This is a beautiful T-shirt. Target, you know, that Black History Month, Target don't play. I love me some Target. I love Target. I forgot to get a day planner or calendar, which really, that's what I went for. I needed moisturizer. I needed like an eyeshadow. The base color that I use for my eyeshadow is worn out. Like I hit the pan a year ago. I've just been like scraping out the corners. But the eyeshadow base is like a walnut color. I was out of that. I needed three things: moisturizer, that eyeshadow color, and a notebook. I got the moisturizer. I did not get the eyeshadow or the notebook. Eyeshadows nowadays, it's hard to find the little individuals. I have a full palette. I have a palette with some colors that I really like, but the base color, I don't have a good base color. It's like a little bit, it's basically this color, right? But it helps to even things out. I'm out of it. Anyway, so that's what happened. So yeah, okay, 40 something fire says a single color print is definitely less costly. Okay, I need to look into that. Okay. Your problem is being solved as you speak. What problem? Which one? The designer, Sharon? Is something happening? Okay, Alma says Tosh did a great job. I'm glad. I'm glad. I heard the first, I was on the plane. I heard the first, maybe 20 minutes, the first bit, first, maybe more than that. I heard the first bit of it, and then we lost internet on the plane. Ain't no hospitality in the hospitality industry. You buy business class. I fly business class now. It's a thing that I do for myself, right? It's a thing I do for myself. And you still have to pay for internet, pay a little $16 to get on the internet on the flight. Like, come on. Seriously? I heard Delta is starting to do free Wi-Fi, so maybe American will catch on and do that too. So you pay your $16 or 19 16 or $19 for the flight for Wi-Fi so that I could be in the chat while Tosh was live. And then I lost it. I lost it for a while. And then first the meal came. So listen, I paid for that meal. I'm closing my laptop. I'm eating my meal. I eats my flight meal. And then I can't remember what they gave us now. The second meal we had beef. I can't remember what I got the first meal. All of that to say, I saw the beginning and the end of Tasha's session. But the chat, so I did look at the stats, right? And she kept it consistent, like 300 people in the live stream at a time. For that time of day, that's very good. Usually earlier, when I go live at noon, we can keep 400, 500, 600 in the chat, in the live stream. But later in the day, you would expect fewer people to be able to join in. So I would expect that. And the number of comments in the chat was equal, even with what I normally get. So you guys were participating and everybody was into it. So I'm glad. I need to go back and watch it. Francine says, interesting in a good way. Okay. I need to go back and watch it. I saw the beginning and I saw the end. When she got to the erotic pleasure stuff, that's when I lost it. That was what I did not see. The stuff that I wanted to see is what I did not see. Right? I saw the beginning of the pyramid. No, I must have seen the end of the pyramid because I saw Nirel kept sharing what she was saying in the pyramid. I don't know. Maybe I saw the beginning and the end of the pyramid. Yeah, so that was good. Yes, create your own joy. Yeah, we do the things that make us smile. We do the things for ourselves that make us feel good. It's okay to feel good, right? Whether it takes a little extra time, a little extra attention, a little extra money. Do the things that make you feel good. This is it. This is life. This is the life. This is not a dress rehearsal for life. This is not a preparation for life. This is not a run through. This is the life. This is life. And so we have to do things that make us feel good, do the things that bring us joy, do things we want to do. Halisi said, I invested in Ulta when they announced they were going into Target. I was like, oh, because Target, even in Delaware, the Target in Delaware even has like little mini shops, They have the little men's grooming shop. But I was like, I forgot there would be an Ulta in here. I don't think the Dover, Delaware Target has an Ulta. There was a fire not long ago, so maybe they renovated and now they have one. Somebody set Target on fire, y'all, in Dover, trying to steal stuff. He set a fire so that he could get his stuff out of the store to distract people. It did not work. It did not work. All it did was shut the Target down for weeks. That's part of it. And that might have been why, when I was there last time, I think, part of why I haven't been to Target in such a long time. So, what are we saying? Yeah, right. So I got to get the things I needed, but I didn't get a notebook or a day planner. Seriously, if you go into Target and you see a beautiful Black History Month planner, if you see a planner with some kind of cover that looks like this or something, buy it for me. Okay? Buy it for me. I don't know when I'm gonna see you. I don't know when I'm gonna see you. Hold on to it for me. I did buy a book and two greeting cards. I bought a birthday card and just like a general card. Do I send greeting cards? Of course not. I'm never in the United States to mail things. But I bought them because they were beautiful. If I had them, I would show them to you, but they're still in my suitcase. Cheryl, share your suggestions with the owner in the review when you check out. Yes. Yes. So he has amazing scores. He ain't going to do nothing. He's not going to make any changes. He's a young kid, probably 20, right? He ain't going to make no changes. And I assume his parents own the store downstairs. It's an apartment that's over top of a shop. I'm going to assume his parents own the store downstairs. He ain't worried about me, right? Christian is not worried about my experience here. But seriously, if you're getting into the hospitality industry, deliver some hospitality, right? If you're getting into the graphic design industry, design some stuff, learn design. Tracy, hi Tracy. The Atlanta meetup was great. I met a lot of wonderful women. Good, I'm glad. So that was a pretty big meetup. That was one of the biggest, I think. Atlanta and Dallas, I think, were the two biggest meetups so far. So I'm glad y'all met at was it a bowling alley or a skating rink? So I'm sure that was difficult and hard to hear. I tried to pick a restaurant for Miami that looked quiet. It had an outdoor space, and it was an indoor outdoor restaurant. So I tried to pick a place that was quiet. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, it's nice to meet people who are into what you're into. I got a tally of my beefs with the lack of hospitality, right? No corkscrew, no art on the walls, nothing on the walls, like something, a photograph, something. The used bar soap in the master bathroom, no corkscrew. It's not even cheap, right? But there's a washer dryer. And the housekeeper was here when I left and she seemed nice and she said she'd come back in 2 weeks. She gave me a price. I haven't switched back on to Costa Rican money yet. So when she gave me the price, I was like, pesos? I was like, that's too much. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm in Costa Rica, right? She gave me a price. I think she told me 1,100 11, 1,000, yeah, 1,100 colones to clean next time. That's $1.92. I don't think that's what she told me. 1,001. Would she have said 10,000? She wouldn't have said meal. I think she said 1,100 colones, which is only $1.92 per hour. I asked her per hour, right? I don't think that's right. I wonder if she said 10,000. She may have said 10,000. She didn't say diez mil. She said mil. 10,100. And she wouldn't have said 10,100. 10,000, but she definitely said 100. 10,100 is $17. I don't know. If it's $1.92, I need to tell her to fix her pricing. That's not enough. Um, Cheryl, I just bought the Clever Fox planner and absolutely love it. They don't have it in Target. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, in the master bathroom, half a roll of toilet paper. At least at a hotel, they fold they fold it to make it look fancy. I haven't looked in in the other bathroom. There's probably, I would guess, there's a full roll in the other bathroom. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm here for a month. People, when you stay for a month, people treat you like you're still here for 3 days, right? Most of their guests are in Airbnbs for 3 days. They give you 3 days worth of supplies. I booked this from February 5th to March 7th, right? I'm here for 30 days. Give me 30 days of supplies, please. Right? There's an open roll of paper towels. I can understand the paper towel thing. Costa Rica is trying to be more conservation minded, right? So I can understand the paper towels thing. But if you don't want me to use up paper towels, give me dishcloths. Give me dish towels. I went and I bought dish towels at the grocery store. I don't like sponges. When you go into an Airbnb, how old is that sponge? I'm not using that sponge to wash my dishes. Especially here, there's no dishwasher. I'm in a little place. No dishwasher, right? So I bought a dishcloth, a dish towel, and a mat, a dish drying mat. I bought myself that, right? Because I need right? I need to give myself the hospitality that I'm missing. Cheryl says, I'm flying business class in September to Greece on Emirates. I'm looking forward to, that's going to be amazing. Wow. Oh, do you have a YouTube channel, Cheryl? Show us. Show us. Or Instagram. Show us somewhere. Tell us, give us a warning ahead of time and show us somewhere. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Oh, right. You get I think they give you pajamas. I think they give you pajamas on that flight. You get a little cubby, like your whole, it's like a room basically on the plane. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Good. Yes, take care of yourself. Do things for yourself that you can just enjoy, even if it's for no reason. I love that. My grandmother, my mom's mother, my grandmother, I think she used to do that, right? Treat yourself. Give yourself things that you can enjoy. Give yourself you can enjoy. Okay. I need to shut it down, but I'm just stalling because it's only 7:15 here, and I'm not sure. McDonald's probably opens at 7, but I don't know. I don't know. Has the Joshua Tree meetup taken place? No, Joshua Tree's not happening until May because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Joshua Tree, which is in Southern California, like near Palm Springs. I'm going to be there May 8 through 22, thereabouts. 8 through 22, and I believe the meetup is going to be on the 15th. Kimani is planning it. Kimani and Colette, I think, are planning it together, but I think they may misunderstand what I mean. I just mean we go somewhere and we eat, or you come to my Airbnb and we eat, right? You bring your own food. I'm not cooking. But I think they may be trying to plan something more. Hopefully it'll be laid back. Because like we just said with the Atlanta meetup, sometimes planning things means you go to a place where you can't hear each other talk. Like, I just want to hear you talk. Can we go to can we go to the gardens? I'm sure Joshua Tree has a beautiful like outdoor garden place, right? With a bunch of different kinds of cactuses, cacti, right? Someplace where we can sit and hear each other and talk and get to know, like really get to know each other. Hopefully that's what will be happening, but it should be May 15th. It'll be there about somewhere between the 8th and the 22nd, I guess, is the best thing, right? That's what I'm saying, Sharon. I think I missed out. I think I missed out. I bought this and I bought another t-shirt, and I'm like, I bought this sweatshirt and a t-shirt. And I'm like, I didn't even go to the aisle. I didn't even go to the planner aisle. I guarantee they had one of them has a planner. The other one says black, proud, something. Not loud. Black, proud, and something. Black, beautiful, and proud, right? It's a black t-shirt with a floral print. Black, beautiful, and proud. I guarantee one of them has a planner, right? I missed it. I missed my chance. Buy it for me. Buy it for me. Hold on to it for me. Don't let it run out. There should be, right? Now, this is $1,800 for the month. I paid 18. Normally, I don't know what I pay for things, but I looked back at it after I got here. I was so underwhelmed. I paid $1,800 for the month, which is in Costa Rica pretty average. I didn't overpay, I didn't underpay. It's an apartment, it's not a house. I paid 2,400 or 2,200 for a full house. Um, it's not in the best neighborhood. So what I'm saying is $1,800 is about right. But for $1,800, I want, can I have at least a couple full rolls of toilet paper? Can I have some hand soap and a pump, right? If you were going to do sponges at the sink, I need a new sponge. Just put it in the wrapper on the countertop. You know what I mean? Life. People just get into things for money instead of for the thing, right? When we talked about Exodus Summit 2022, I kept saying a lot of this stuff, you can do it for the money, but are you going to enjoy it? You can do work that you enjoy. There are people who love hospitality. I've stayed in their places. There are people who love hospitality. They love showing guests the best of their place, of their city, of their house, right? There are people who love hospitality. Get into the thing because you love it. Seriously, you can make money doing things that you really enjoy doing. I love talking. I love house sitting, right? I love teaching people to house sit. I love introducing, I don't know that most of the people, I just introduce them to house sitting, right? I love that. I love it. I love when we go to meetups and they're like, oh, by the way, got my trusted house sitter's profile up. Oh, by the way, I'm just finishing a house sit. I love that. Hopefully some of you, if you want to come join us in Joshua Tree, get you a Joshua Tree or Palm Springs meetup with the car included. I love that. You can do a thing that you enjoy doing and make money. It's okay to make money doing things you don't enjoy, right? But some things you need to be in. Hospitality, you need to be all in. You need to be all in on hospitality, I think. Or don't do it, right? Do something else. Invest in Ulta, right? Invest in Ulta. Cheryl's taking my Black Girls Hike 2 group of 15 women. Oh, to Greece? Oh, that's wonderful. Do you have okay, so if you have the Black Girls Hike 2 group, then you must have a platform somewhere. Where can we follow you guys? Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? Is it all of those? Let us know where we can follow you guys. Good, I want to see that. And show us, don't forget, show us the business class. Show us Emirates. That looks like it's going to be a good experience, right? Yeah, business class really did. I still am not a big fan of travel days, but business class really changed my relationship with travel, right? Especially when it's done right. Aero Mexico business class was not worth it. Aero Mexico business class didn't have any business class. There was no business in the business class. There was no class in the business class, right? But even like American Airlines is not my favorite airline. Flying business class on American Airlines is a much different experience than flying coach, right? So do it. If that's your thing, try things. Some things aren't worth it, aren't worth the time and effort. There's some things that people love that to me aren't worth the time and effort. I can't think of any. Going to the hairdresser, right? People love going to the hairdresser. It's a way to treat themselves. I don't do it. I don't want to. It's not worth it for me, right? So find your things and dive into them. Do them unapologetically. Do them without apology. If I did any kind of hemming and hawing talking about flying business class, I didn't mean it. Because I fly business class with my chest. I'm all in on business. I do that now, right? Yes, do them and do them without apology. Yeah, girl, go and get you some. They were like, go to the Midtown Target. I was going to a different Target. The women at the meetup were like, no, no, go to the Midtown Target. They got all the Black History Month stuff in there. I said, say less. I am going to be there. I'm going to be there, right? Alma says, I'm trying to manifest prosperity from doing what I love. Yes, right? So, and when you're doing things like the arts, like we talked about with the designer, you have to make sure that you are charging a price that says this is valuable. This is not your everyday. This is made with my love and my skill, my years of skill, my years of ability, right? So charging more for art. I love artists because there is no ceiling. There is no ceiling. There is no ceiling for artists. People will pay for art what you charge for art. I love that for artists. I love it. As a writer, right, there's a ceiling to what you can charge for a book, right? There's a ceiling to what you can charge for a book. Now, the book may come with some speaking and some other things and some coaching or some courses, right? But as far as the book itself, there's a ceiling. Even if I did a beautiful book, they still sold this book in Target, right? This was still Target priced. It's not on here anymore. I always take the stickers off. $20, there's a ceiling. But for visual artists, for jewelry makers, designers, there's no ceiling, right? I think a lot of artists assume because they have a specific clientele that people won't pay whatever for it, but people will pay for it, right? I bought some earrings in Puerto Rico, some leather. I think they're leather. I don't know. I don't speak enough Spanish to be able to be 100% certain, but I think they're leather, right? She only charged $15 for these earrings. She was selling them in the lobby of the hotel. This one's 12, and these were 15. Soy Morena. I am brown. That's her business. Soy Morena, a Puerto Rican woman, right? But these look to me like she handmade them, hand pressed them, right? $15 is probably not the right price for these earrings. If these are leather and they're handmade leather, double or triple the price, right? Right? I still would have bought them. I'm still buying those earrings in the lobby of the Sheraton. She was down. The Sheraton had little stalls set up for local. I bought that, and I bought some body butter. Right? Art, there's no ceiling. Art is just you decide what the price is. There's no ceiling, right? Yeah, Maria says the Airbnb sounds like it's missing a female touch. Yes, it's missing the touch of an adult, even who knows how a house and a kitchen are used. Right? A 20-year-old who probably lives with his parents is not aware of the inconvenience of having no kitchen dishcloth and no dish towel. It's missing some of that. Okay? All right. I feel like rant might be close to being over. How did I do? How did I do? Okay, good. Yes, Halisi and her husband, Halisi and Rick just had their first international house sit in Manchester in the UK. Halisi was complaining about the cold. I was like, girl, you're not going to get any sympathy from people in the United States right now because the US has been going through it. Texas had ice storms, right? I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Did I see the pet? I don't think I saw who you sat for. Was it a cat or dog or multiples? I saw a picture from you somewhere on the internet. I don't know if it was on Instagram, on Facebook, on your YouTube channel, but I did see a picture of you guys, but I don't remember seeing who your house sat for. Cheryl, charging is important. The women paid a $500 non-refundable to book Greece. Yes, I wanted to make sure women booking were not going to bug me about a refund. Yes, Yes, that's what they do when it's too low. You can charge so little that you hate your clients. I promise you, this is a big problem in the world of service providers. If you charge not enough, you won't like your clients, right? The people who pay $3 for these earrings will have all the complaints. The people who pay $30 for these earrings, $60 for these earrings, no complaints. I promise. I promise. I have done a thing on the internet for $27 and $297. The same coaching, $27, $297. Much better in the $297 world. People came prepared, came ready to actually use it. Less requests for a refund. People at $27 buy it and then like, oh, you know what? The challenge was 2 weeks ago. I forgot to tell you I couldn't come. I want my $27 back. Right? That's a real thing in the world of online business or business service providers in general. You can charge so little that you can't stand your clients, right? Because they want the world. It's not just a difference between, some people think the difference is, oh, well, at least if I charge enough, I won't care about the complaints and the refund requests, right? So sure, but no, the real difference is people show up differently. People show up differently when they've paid more money for a thing, when they view it as an investment. They come ready to take notes. I told y'all the reason I'm getting rid of my house sitting calls, even at $80, even an $80 call is not enough for people to come with a pen and paper. You're paying $80 just to have a conversation with me about house sitting, for me to answer your questions. You come with no questions, no pen and paper. So don't sell from other people's pockets is a wonderful piece of advice that I heard from somebody somewhere one time and I have taken to heart. You can't set your price based on what you think people can afford. Because people can afford whatever, right? People negotiate and navigate things in life. So setting your price based on what you think people can afford, you are shooting your own business in the foot, which is you're shooting yourself in the foot. Because you are, first of all, you're getting a clientele who's going to be so, so demanding. The less people pay, the more demands they have. It's really true. They're going to be less committed, more demanding, less committed, and you're going to make no money. Right? That sounds like a terrible business. That's right. $500 non-refundable. You're in, right? If you have if instead Cheryl was like, $50 refundable deposit. Oh, I can't imagine the headaches. The people who would have book and then refund, which costs you money as a business owner. Refunds cost you money, right? These payment platforms that people pay you through charge. So a refund costs you money. $500 refunded costs Cheryl at least $15. 3% or 150, no, $15, at least $15, 3.5%, right? So all these $50 refunds, $50 refund is $1.50. Yeah, $50 refund's probably $1.50. So all those $1.50s just coming out of her account every time somebody was like, oh, I'm coming, oh, I'm not coming, oh, I'm coming, oh, I'm not coming. Because people will flip-flop. The same person will refund 2 and 3 times if you let her. Okay? The same person will pay and refund 3 times if you let her. That's a funny thing about the world, right? And then they come on the trip and just want you to be their personal concierge, right? Whereas someone who is willing to pay a $500 non-refundable deposit and pay a good amount of money for this trip, not bargain basement prices, is not expecting you to be her handmaid, her personal valet while you're on this trip. There's a difference, even if it's the same people, even if it's the same person. So we don't sell from other people's pockets. We don't sell based on what we think people can afford. We set our prices. This is a lesson that I'm learning. I'm speaking to you as I'm speaking to myself, right? I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to you. We price based on with the outcome. How much do I want to make from this thing, right? When it's all said and done, How much is my cut? That should be a starting place for the pricing, right? Do I want to host 100 women in Morocco and walk away still having to pay for my own hotel room? Because that's what Rashida and I have done. All right, so we're hosting 100 women in Morocco. We're also paying for our own hotel rooms in Morocco. We didn't even charge enough. No, that's not right. We got our hotel rooms covered. We got to pay for our own flights, right? Paying for our own flights for a work trip. I tell you, as I minister to you, I minister to myself. That's from what is it? Encourage Yourself. The song Encourage Yourself. That's what she said. As I minister to you, oh, I minister to myself, right? We don't try to sell from other people's pockets. We instead have to set our pricing based on what do I want out of this? So Amma, right? You're taking a whole bunch of things that you've made, a whole bunch of art that you've made to a place to sell it, maybe a farmer's market. You're going to be there. How much do you need to make, right, for this to have been a worthwhile thing for you? How much do you anticipate selling based on your previous experience? Start setting your prices based on that. If you're going to spend a day at a farmer's market, do you want to make at least $800 and you know you're going to sell 80 items, right? Then you need to make sure you're getting $10 profit from every item. Did I do the math right? If it's 40 items, you want to make $800, but you're based on previous experience, you're probably going to sell 40 items. You need to make sure there's a $20 profit on every item after you take out your expenses. Yes. How much do you need to make? Start there. Want to make. How much do you want to make? Halisi's house sit was for the cutest kitty. Oh, that's good. That's good. And Manchester? I don't know anything about Manchester. Okay, good. Yes, right? I checked this Airbnb price after I got here and was dissatisfied. If I had been satisfied with the price, I wouldn't remember. I only know I paid about $2,200 or $2,400 for my last 1 month Airbnb because people asked me and I checked. I went back and looked at it, right? Cheryl says many of the women paid in full in March 2022 for a trip in September 2023. That's wonderful. This is what reputation and experience will get you. So having said all of the charge more, right, there is something to be said for my reputation is on point, right? Which is where Rashida and I are now with the summit. Our reputation in our meetups, our reputation is there, right? So when you're starting out, it is hard. It's hard. It's hard starting out. It's hard to charge enough when you're starting out. But as soon as you have a testimonial, child, double your price. Okay? I'm telling you, as soon as that $27 thing that I used to do, as soon as I had a testimonial that was like, this was a great investment in my business, boom, double the price. I'm telling you, I've done the same coaching for $27 and $297. The $297 gang, better. They came better prepared. They were better committed. They got better results. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay. Oh, good. Cheryl. Oh, sold out her spots in less than 2 hours. What a great feeling. What a great feeling. That's wonderful. I hope that you're making the profit that you need to make, right? I hope that you're making the profit you need to make as a person who is going through a trip planning thing right now. I hope you're making the profit you need to make, right? Yeah. Halisi said, I did an add-on one-on-one session with our early bird. Half to one-third did not show up for the one-on-one. Yeah. People just don't value some people, but like half to one-third to one-half of the people don't value things if it seems free. That's just life, right? That's just life. Even at $80, my YouTube coach, not my YouTube coaching. My YouTube coaching is not $80. My house sitting coaching, even at $80, probably 1 in 4 does not show up. No show, no call. No call, no show, no email. And it says on there, if you don't cancel within 2 hours, right? It's pretty lenient. 2 hours, you don't get a refund. Probably 25, 1 in 4, no show. It's a strange thing. Strangest thing to me, right? Oh, coming to Costa Rica in 2024. Good. That's wonderful. I think they'll love it here. Costa Rica is just amazing. It's just, the feeling. There's a good feeling here, right? Even though, like, there are other beautiful places in the world. There's a different feeling here. There's a different spirit, a different atmosphere here. It's true. They show up very differently. The same people will show up very differently. So informative. Hi, Cheryl. Okay. All right. Where's Amma? Is Amma still here? Cheryl's saying mark your price up at least 30%, right? Seriously, it's okay to say, I'm going to this event. I think I'm going to sell 40 pieces at this event. I need to make $800 for this to be worth my time. Profit, right? $800 profit for me to spend my day at this event, right? And then price based on that and keep that pricing. And then next time, it does. If it works, it works. And then maybe a few events later, you increase the pricing even more. Like, I'm so serious about that. If you think you want to make $800 and you think you can sell 40 pieces, you're going to sell the same 40 pieces. I'm going to tell you that. You're going to sell the same 40 pieces, whether you sell them for $10 or $30. True that. Try me and see. Try me and see. If you think 40 pieces, right, you're going to sell the same 40 pieces. And the women who see your stuff, let me tell you, had these earrings been marked, so if this one's 15 and the other ones were 12, had these leather earrings been marked 25, 35, still would have bought the two, right? I might have bought a couple more as gifts because she's telling me these are quality earrings. These are not your everyday dollar earrings. I might have bought a couple more to give to some people as some gifts. I'm telling you, raising your price is not taking yourself out of the market for most things, right? You're getting a level of buyer who is going to ride with you, right? Somebody who buys a $2 pair of earrings is not worried about following you on Instagram and seeing what else you have and telling people how awesome your earrings were, okay? But somebody who buys a $30, $40, $50 pair of earrings, $80 pair of earrings, she gonna let you know, right? She gonna let somebody know. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It is hard to charge enough in the beginning, but once you have somebody, anybody's testimonial, anything to show for it, go in, right? Go in. Make what you need to make. There's money is in abundance. Sometimes we charge as if we think there's not enough money in the world. Right? There's enough money in the world. Money is in abundance. It might be being hoarded by some people, but the way to make money flow is to get money flowing in your own life. If you can get money flowing in your own life, you're doing a service to the rest of the world. That's true. That's true. Get the money out of the hands of the hoarders and let it flow through you. When I went to the conference, I went to ROI, the Millionaire Summit, hosted by Hello 7, Rachel Rogers' business. I went to that conference in Puerto Rico. One of the panels was on, is it ethical to become a millionaire, right? Is it ethical to make millions of dollars? And Susan, I have her name here, but I don't want to look it up, but I'm going to look it up. She said, how dare you put a cap on how much can flow through you? Why would you put a cap, a limit on how much can flow through you? If that's what money is doing, if it's flowing through you, why would you limit that? Sonia Renee Taylor, right? So the panel was Rachel Rogers, Rachel Cargill, and Sonia Renee Taylor. And that's what she said. Why would you put a cap on how much can flow through you? No cap. That's not what no cap means, but no cap. Yeah, yes, right? Learn your value. Learn your value and then communicate that value. Communicate that value. Yeah, it's just a waste of time and a waste of space. And the no-show thing is really annoying to me, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Yes, quality matters. Oh, client quality matters. The difference between really enjoying what you do and being in it for the long game versus not. That's right. That's right. You want you want good clients. You want good clients. You want to love what you do. You want to wake up and be like, "Yes, I get to do my thing today." Right? Not like, "Oh, here we go." Here we go. Get good clients. Get good clients. Get good clients by communicating what you do has value, right? What I said, I don't do YouTube coaching for $80. I don't do YouTube coaching for $80. You're not going to get an hour of my time on YouTube for $80 because there's a direct line from a YouTube channel from my YouTube coaching to a YouTube channel that brings you money, right? I don't charge. That's another thing I don't charge enough for. Price is going up. Price is going up, right? $2 earrings I might buy for one event, but $20 I want several to look good. Yeah, right? Just think about what you would do, right? When you saw these for $2, you might buy them, you might enjoy them. But had she priced these at $40, $50, would I follow her then on Instagram? Would I share them with somebody? I'm telling you, I would have bought more as gifts. If she had priced these as if she expected them to last, right? Price if they were good quality, which they seem to be, they're simple. It's just a piece of leather and a hook. If she priced them as if she had expected them to last, I'd have gotten some more. I'd have bought some more. They'd have been my gifts, right? Yeah, Cheryl, money is in abundance, even in the Black community. Don't believe the lies they try to tell about wealth in the community. Money is in abundance. And there's a flow to it. It flows. It flows. Let it flow through you. I do that. We do that together. So we're putting together money to send a Black woman on a retreat. We just put together money for Maisha Francis's sabbatical, right? We do that. Continue to let that happen in your own business. Do it, right? I wrote that down. I'm sorry it took me. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with her name, because that's burned in me. That is branded on my heart now. You don't have to ever worry about me feeling guilty about making some money. You don't ever, never again. If you ever had to worry before, you ain't got to worry no more. No, indeed. How dare you? Why would you put a cap on how much can flow through you? How you sound? How do you sound? I hope you're here, Amma. Right? Let it flow. Okay. Hey, Kathy. We're just here ranting. This is a ranting Monday for me. Yes, right? Let it flow. Let it flow. Okay? So we are going to be back here tomorrow for co-working. Um, this may be a 4-day co-work week. Let me look at my calendar real quick because I'm not going anywhere. I have some things I need to clean up and clear up and do. So I'll be here Monday through Thursday this week, same time, 5:30 Eastern time, 6:30 Central time. We'll be back together but that's what I mean by all week, Monday through Thursday, okay? That's right. That's right. Okay, so we'll be back here. We'll be doing more co-working and co-working. That's it. And less ranting. I promise. Less ranting. I had some things to say today, but we're going to less ranting tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be down to business. We'll be head down. We'll do some work. All right. Thank you very much for taking time today to dedicate to your thing. Thank you for taking some time to prioritize something that is so important to you, that's going to make your life or at least your day better. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay? Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow, same time. Okay? I'll see you guys again. Have a wonderful day. If you're continuing to work, have a wonderful work day. If you're done with work, have a wonderful non work day. Okay? Have a good day, friends. Bye.